Good morning, students. In our second lesson, today we are going to study about the American War of Independence. With the background of revolutionary development in Europe, it is equally important to think about the American War of Independence. With the discovery of America, the European countries turned their attention toward this continent. The imperialist European countries took control of different regions of America and established their colonies. England established 13 colonies on the east coast of America. England had nominal domination over these colonies, but later English Parliament laid oppressive restrictions and taxes on these American colonies. The people in America revolt against it. England declared war of surprise these colonies. American colonies organized the army under the leadership of George Washington and finally won against England. This event is known as American War of Independence. A new nation known as the United States of America with a federal government, written constitution and based on the principle of democracy was born. The next is French Revolution. In 1789 AD, the people of France revolted against the uncontrolled and unjust monarchy and established a republic. This event is known as the French Revolution. The French Revolution gave to the world the three values of liberty, equality, and fraternity. In the world history, among the political revolution, the American War of Independence and French Revolution have a very important place. The next revolution is Industrial Revolution. In the later period of 18th century, there were many technological innovations in Europe. There was production with the help of machines running on steam. Cottage industries were replaced by big factories. Machines came to be used instead of handlooms. Railway and steamer became the mode of transportation. The age of machine began and that is known as Industrial Revolution. Industrial Revolution began in England and then spread in other part of West. During this period, England enjoyed industrial prosperity and came to be described as world factory. Now next one is rise of capitalism. With the discovery of new sea routes began a new era of trade between Europe and Asia. Many traders came forward to trade with eastern countries through the sea route. It was not easy to carry out trade single-handedly, and hence many traders came together and started trade. Thus, there was rise of many trading companies. Trade with original countries was very profitable and responsible for economic prosperity. Therefore, European rulers started giving military protection and trade concession to these trading companies. This led to accumulation of wealth in Europe. This property was used in the form of capital for trade and commerce, which led to rise of capitalist economic system in Europe. Next point is colonialism. Colonialism means the country exploiting another country by making it into a colony. A powerful country, on the basis of economic and military strength, occupies another region and establishes its political supremacy. This is known as a colonialism. Now, next one imperialism. Imperialism means a system in which a powerful country controls other countries by establishing its overall domination and establishing many colonies. Many countries from Asia and African continent fell prey to this imperialism aspiration of the European nation. The next one is imperialism of British East India Company and India. There was competition among European countries for acquiring trade monopoly in India. The British established British East India Company in 16th AD to carry out trade in India. This company took permission from Emperor Jahangir and established a factory in Surat. The trade between India and England was carried out through this company. Now, struggle between English and French. England and France were rival in the competition for trade in India. Due to this, there were three wars fought between them, which are known as Carnatic War. In the Third Carnatic War, England finally defeated France. Therefore, now there was no strong European competitor for British East India Company in India. So remaining we'll see in next part.